without further ado, let's please welcome our graduating class. Guys, are you excited? Awesome. You can remain standing because we are going to play our Thai and Canadian national anthems, please. Parents, could you please?
Teacher last year. Our class was full of such amazing conversation and debates, and that's because you have so much passion and so much heart. That is going to take you so far in whatever you choose to do next. I'm so proud of all of you. Congratulations.
Hello, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Wow, what a profound moment. And I wish we were there in person to celebrate this with you, but I just want to say very quickly how proud I am to see all of you finishing. You are now former grade 12 students. Your lives are in front of you. This is amazing. Congratulations on this moment.
Hello. Just sending over my congratulations to the BCISB grads of 2021 from the sidewalk bench over here in Vancouver. I just wanted to say that you are all in my thoughts as you embark on this next chapter of your lives. I remember going into BCISB for my very first year and teaching math and science 9 to Zoe and to Eddie, and how much fun we had actually together. And then in grade 10, I remember working with Drew and Nikki and getting there and what kind of adventures you decide to pursue. All the best. I'm thinking about you. Congratulations on all of your hard work and all of your achievements. And that's it. Until next time, take care.
Congratulations, class of 20.
Thank you so much, Great Falls, for being so involved in our community experiences. You guys brought so much life to that. You can see that from our videos. You can really see how happy you guys were here at BCISB, so thank you guys so much. Okay, some familiar faces there for most of you. Thank you to our former colleagues and teachers for sending those well wishes. They were well received. Thank you. Right now we're going to do our presentation of our graduate diplomas. For this I'd like to call up Ms. Haddon, and she will explain how we will be presenting our graduate diplomas for this year. And please welcome Ms. Haddon.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan, for the kind words. Good morning, class of 2021. It's a privilege for me to be here today. Good morning, fellow teachers, fellow administration, and of course, parents, and welcome. Due to COVID regulations, today we are going to have to give you your diplomas in a bit of a different format. So I am going to read the graduate's name and a little bit about the graduate. They're going to stand up. They are going to come and join me on this side of the stage. Okay, so graduates on this side of the stage. At that point, Miss Jane, on the other side, on the left-hand side of the stage, is going to be meeting your mom and dad to pass you your diploma. At that point, mom and dad and graduate will come to the middle of the stage for a photo and be presented with their diploma. Okay? All right. I'm first going to begin with Edison Tapanis. Edison is forever proud to be a bear. He is a high-achieving student who showed competitiveness and teamwork in athletics and academics. Edison will attend the University of Toronto in August and hopes of one day becoming a doctor. Unfortunately, Edison is not with us today, but let's have a round of applause for Edison Tapanis. Zoe Morrison. Zoe is a leader and model student. In the fall of 2021, Zoe will study at Mahidol University International College in the Intercultural Studies and Languages program. She hopes to major in literary and cultural studies and minor in psychology. Zoe hopes to one day work in the field of education, where we hope to have her back at BCISB. Congratulations, Zoe Morrison.
Together collectively as a group. And we'd like to recognize a valedictorian in the class this year. This is someone who's been an excellent leader in the community, has time for anybody in the school, staff or students. She's an incredible leader and an incredible person, and everybody knows her in the school, and she always has the best interests of others at heart. She would like to address her fellow peers today. So I would like to introduce Miss Zoe Morrison, our valedictorian of 2021.
morning, Dr. Rizantu, Ms. Gay, Mr. Ryan, Ms. Hattie, Mr. Jordan, teachers, staff, my fellow graduates, family, and friends. I know most of you have probably seen me in front of a podium in my formal uniform talking at our school events. But I'm here standing today to talk about the accomplishments of the grade 12 class of 2021. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be the valedictorian of this year's graduating class. Before I start, I would like to thank all of the teachers for coming through for us this year, and therefore I ask my fellow graduates to stand up with me and join me in giving all of the teachers a round of applause. Thank you. Turning now to the graduates, can we give ourselves another huge round of applause for going through so much in the past year? We started off this year with smiles on our faces, under our masks, obviously, applied to university during a global pandemic, and finished off school in a global pandemic too. But we're here today in our lovely red gowns to throw our caps way up high in the sky. Next, I believe we have so much to be thankful for. Here at BCISB, we have received a great education thanks to our fine administration and teachers. We are prepared to move on and take on whatever challenges we will face next in our lives. Fellow graduates, I want you to know what an amazing gift it is to have so many opportunities and feel prepared as we are at the moment. Here we have experienced a high degree of the academic excellence, and I would like to say a big thank you to all the administrators, teachers, and staff. They have given us so many opportunities over the past few years, and I believe that we'll never forget them and will cherish them with all of our hearts. We can also be thankful for our families. These past few years have given us a lot of ups and downs. And it's good to know that we had our families that supported us and stayed beside us along the way. Thank you. We would not be here today without you. Finally, we can be thankful for each other. The friendships that we have made along the way will last a lifetime. In the same way, we have supported each other and helped each other succeed in these years at BCISB. I hope that we'll continue to provide each other with support and encouragement for each other in the future. This past year and a half, I must say, has been hard for everyone. And I'm sure you've heard this multiple of times. I'm sure you've heard this word countless of times over and over again in the past year too. Now being a normalized word, COVID. I'm not here to talk about what it is or what it means, but I just want to state that we're a high school class that has done something never known before. We have had 3 rounds in total of online classes, and we had unique events that never happened before online. In a few days, we'll all be together online in our online prom that we, especially Miss Melissa, has worked very hard on over the past year. We also applied to universities during a time of uncertainty where a lot of us felt lost along the way. I don't want to say that this was a positive experience but it was an opportunity to help us grow and understand the word of uncertainty to another level, which will help us be prepared for tomorrow. Now I'm going to take this time to recognize all of the people that helped us stand here today. Miss Melissa, our English and my French teacher that I'm sure we'll never forget. She has taught us so many different things, different tastes of genre, especially horror, her favorite. And I know I promised you I'll speak in French today, and if I got the opportunity to stand right here, so merci beaucoup, ma super professeur, nous sommes beaucoup. Miss Spreadsheet is a teacher that gives us so many opportunities to grow in the field of fine arts. She makes the room filled with so much energy, which makes us feel like we never want to leave her class. So much so that we would be late for our own breaks too, just so we can spend more time in her classes. Mr. Livio is one of a kind. He has taught us so many things throughout the year, from trigonometry to identities and so many other things. He also taught some of us calculus as well. Even though sometimes we think we can't do it, Mr. Livio will be the first one to believe in us and say that we can't do it. Miss Haley is another teacher that has seen our faces a lot this year. Well, for some of us, the whole year. She has helped us in so many different fields of science in the most interesting ways possible. She's a teacher that always comes up with fun and interesting things to do in the class as well. And now I'm going to spend my time here to talk in Thai for ครูสามครูสามก็ขอบคุณมากๆเลยนะคะที่ทำให้พวกเราได้มีประสบการณ์ในการทำหลายๆอย่างมากๆไม่ว่าเราจะเรียนที่ไหนก็ตามครูสามก็พร้อมที่จะทำให้ห้องเรามีสีสันเสมอขอบคุณแทนทุกๆคนเลยนะคะ Mr. Rob has taught us something that is very important to the world. We can see now that we thought of this class very differently to what we're thinking about it right now. Thank you, Mr. Rob, for opening up new doors for us and making our class so interesting. Mr. Aim has taught, coached, or played with most of us at least once. He always has a smile on his face and is always encouraging us to try new things. A place where you can always find Mr. Aim is in the gym playing basketball all day. Thank you for the things you've taught us, and I'm sure we'll get to use it a lot in the future. Last but not least, I have two important teachers that I didn't get a chance to study with while I'm here at BCISB. However, my friends have a message for the both of you. Thank you, Mr. Mache, for improving and updating the science room. It definitely feels more sciencey than ever before. And now I'm going to speak in Thai again for ครูพัฒน์หนูขอพูดแทนเพื่อนๆทุกคนที่เรียนกับครูพัฒน์นะคะขอบคุณครูพัฒน์มากๆเลยนะคะที่ช่วยให้พวกเราได้พัฒนาภาษาไทยในทุกๆวันครูพัฒน์ช่วยทำให้พวกเราได้มีความมั่นใจในตัวเองมากขึ้นมากกว่าที่พวกเราคิดไว้ค่ะ So we only arrived here a few years ago. Some of us just came in August. And now it's already time to leave and walk on the roads that we have chosen. How did it all go so fast? It seems like it was yesterday when we first met each other and said hi to each other for the first time. Now we are seniors who are standing here today, ready to graduate and move on to the world that we'll walk into. Isn't that just crazy? I know as I'm looking at all of you that I'll measure my time here in a much different way. I'll measure it in all of the friendships I have made in these past few years. When you leave here today, celebrate what you have accomplished, but look forward with an eye towards how you too can be an inspiration for others. Now it's time to close the chapter of this important part of our stories, and we'll begin a new chapter together after we walk out of high school. I know not many people have used this during my time here, but I'm going to take the opportunity to do so. Today creates tomorrow. Lastly, you and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen, says our graduation song. But I say we are the greatest team because we've had each other along the way. Congratulations, my fellow graduates, class of 2021.
3, 2, 1, hey!